Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Washed Up Podcast. I'm here with Vody here.
Hey,
This is the first in-person episode.
let's go.
This took forever to set up. We might have some small issues here and there. If you guys find any, please let us know. This is kind of you guys get to be our little testing dummies, our lab rats here. Because that's a great thing to call you guys. Our victims. But please let us know if you guys see or find any issues, or if you enjoy it. You know, if you enjoy this style, let us know. Tell us down in the comments below. Follow the Spotify, follow the YouTube, do whatever. Like the video on YouTube, subscribe, comment, share with a friend, man.
Share it to someone who you think may enjoy this, because if you enjoyed it, maybe your peers will enjoy it too.
Maybe. You know, you can be that guy that sends your friends podcasts, or that girl.
Share it.
Or that them.
Share it.
Share it.
Share it, you fucking asshole.
Jeez, man. Don't be so
Sorry.
mean.
Fuck, man. Sorry.
Today we were gonna have a guest.
Yeah, but you know, guess are really good at. Oh shit.
Why?
Bruh.
Bro, the entire interface, man. I feel like you just want an excuse to hurt me.
I do. That's why I'm here.
The guest is here now.
Hold on. We're working on it. We're figuring it out.
He's gotta put his my hands on this, man. I spent so long this morning doing this, bro. I wanted to look good. I wanted to look good for you guys. So after I washed my hair.
You don't. Sorry, dude. Fuck. I'm sorry. I can't even see you. I'm not even there. Sorry.
Anyways, after I washed my hair, I literally put my head upside down and I blow dried it so that it would look. One of my friends that's a girl told me to do that because she said it gives you more volume, and volume is huge right now. So
what the fuck?
Yeah. Although that volume kind of went
middle school.
That was just I don't know. Like I was trying to. Never mind. But she said that.
How's it going, Dead Fox? How you been, man?
I'm hanging in there, bro.
Forgot he was here.
I don't know how. I just choked you out while I walked in.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah, it should have.
Why must you hurt me, Dead Fox? Why do we keep looking at the camera like this is a Quentin Tarantino movie?
Nah.
Like we expected to zoom in like, you will? Man. But how are you doing?
Dude, I'm hanging in there. I've just still been working on the production.
You're hanging loose?
Yeah, as always.
Yeah. Brand plug.
And speaking of production, I'm gonna get straight into it.
Oh damn.
So what's the update on your?
We didn't even ask you how you were doing, bro. Slow your roll, man.
I'm doing good. I just want to get straight into it because I'm excited to talk about.
Man,
I'm excited to talk about the new movie. So you have the Kickstarter that's coming soon, right?
Yeah. So we have already it's under review right now. We're launching it on. Well, it's under review because with Kickstarter you have to submit the project for review, right? You have to set up everything, set the video in, and all that jazz, and then you have to actually send it through Kickstarter. So it's pending review right now, but it'll be out February 1st, and it'll go till the 22nd. That's all the time we'll allow for that.
That's so dope. That's so fucking dope. So, last time you were here, I forgot to ask. I feel like I'm going to start asking all of our guests this question because I've answered it. Vex has answered it. I want to see how your story is. Have you had any near-death experiences?
Yeah, you know what's funny is
I almost killed him.
No.
Dude.
But, no, so for real, I was actually on my way to production rehearsals, and it was really snowy where I live at, and the roads hadn't been plowed yet, so because it was really early in the morning. So the roads hadn't been plowed, and I'm driving. I drive a Ford Focus, right, and I drive a really small car, and so I'm driving down the road, and I get to a four-way intersection right by where I live, and this fucking dickhead runs through a red light as I'm turning into the intersection and sideswiped me off the road, and I literally
shit.
drifted off the road almost into a
What?
fucking telephone pole. If
Ooh.
I hadn't hit my e-brake,
Wait, when did this happen?
like 3 days ago.
What? And you didn't even tell me?
Oh my
Like,
god,
you,
this was 3 days
you
ago.
didn't, you didn't send me a text, no nothing?
No, this was like recent, and then I just got back on the road and drove to rehearsals.
Wow.
This motherfucker said, "Oh fuck, I almost died. All right, let's go."
Yeah,
This man's like,
because
I got
rehearsal.
movies to make.
Because I literally just kind of sat on the side of the road for like 2 minutes, and I was like, I like took a deep breath, and then I started driving, and then I just kept going to rehearsals because I was about to be. I didn't want to be late. It's like death ain't gonna stop me, bro. Like if I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there.
You're here to hear first, guys. Death will not stop my man.
Controversial opinion, but I think death will stop you.
Controversial. Yeah, it's honestly, yeah. Personally, I wouldn't let death stop me.
By the way, guys, sorry I keep
wouldn't take that
squatting
away
off the
from
camera. I'm trying to fix mic stuff, but so that's why you keep seeing me do like Russian squats off the camera.
Yeah.
Dude's working out.
Yeah, dude. Gotta get the gains in. But you literally almost died.
Yeah.
You didn't even bother telling no like goodbyes, no nothing, no like goodbye, I love you.
Well, no.
Well, to be fair, he didn't.
No, he knew. No, he knew. He knew.
Like,
He knew. No.
like-
No. He knew.
I could
Yeah,
just
but it
imagine
was-
him I can imagine him like drifting about a smack in the telephone pole, and like slow motion, he whips out his phone.
It's like a better
Texts like everybody in his contacts. I'm sorry.
text everybody except for me. Bro.
But the thing is like it really like it phased me for like 2 minutes, and then it was like, all right, cool, gotta get to rehearsals.
Dude.
That's insane.
Because I just kind of sat on the road, and I took a deep breath. I just sat there for a sec. I paused my music, and I was just kind of like, I was at the steering wheel, and I was just like,
Wait, and this dude didn't like.
no, he didn't
like,
stop.
stop
He just drove. He just went through, and he's and the
I
thing
hope.
is,
I hope.
he's
I hope he
going,
crashes
like,
and fucking dies.
the thing is, he's going like 20 over the speed limit in a 45-mile-per-hour zone.
Oh my
in snow,
fuck!
in like I don't know if it was like a Toyota or something, but it was a low clearance car. So he was like sliding and shit too, and he just
What
bolts
the
through a
fuck?
red light, like doesn't even attempt to stop, and I'm turning and I don't even see him because the light has been red for like 2 minutes, and I'm going to turn, and then as I'm turning, he just runs like right by me, and I just swerve over to the right and drift. And
Holy
basically land,
fuck.
like I land like right on the sidewalk, but I pull my e-brake so I don't go into
Yeah.
the light pole. And yeah, if I didn't pull my e-brake, I would probably I would be sitting here, but I would be in some sort of cast.
Yeah, and he would have still made it to the podcast.
You're damn right.
Because
He would have
death
still
doesn't
made it.
stop
Because
him.
death doesn't stop him. Yeah. We gotta release merch with that on. It's like the Spider-Man picture when he's dunking on like
Yeah, I
That's
love
what I
that
did
photo,
Dude.
dude. Yeah, I love those.
That's
tweets where
crazy
they're
that like that didn't even phase you. You just like went straight. I feel like I can't even like trip walking up the stairs without my entire life flashing before my eyes. Like I have to like sit down and think about it for 5 minutes. I'm like, man, I had a really good childhood. I'm really grateful. I almost tripped going up the stairs. That would have been, oh man, that would have been
Life
catastrophic.
flashes before your eyes.
I almost hurt my fingy.
You can just hear the death whistle from Puss in Boots in the background.
Like the.
Actually, you guys, I'm stoked. I'm gonna go watch the movie on Friday. I haven't seen
Dude,
it
it's
yet.
such a good
I
movie.
won't spoil it for you, but it's really good.
It's so good. Dude.
Is it?
It's so
I haven't seen it. This Friday, me and Amanda get paid, so I'm gonna take her out on a little date, and we're gonna go watch Pussy Boots.
Wow. Dang, I was about to make that joke. That was my joke. Dude. Wow,
No,
you
but I'm
finally
actually
treat
stoked to
Amanda
see
to
it,
something
though.
nice.
No, but yeah, I'm stoked to see it. I heard it got a better rating on Rotten Tomatoes all around.
It got better every day
better
in
than
Avatar.
Avatar.
Dude,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
audience
it's
rating and
grossed
everything.
higher too, if I'm not mistaken.
No way! Holy shit! Over, dude. I'm so
not
happy.
exactly
I'm so
sure, but
excited.
I think I saw something about that. I'm not exactly sure if it's still true, but I think they might have grossed higher in the first weekend than Avatar did.
Oh, dude, I love
think
me some
it was
cat pussy.
All right, next topic, dude. So, Vody, you sent me. This isn't like a topic that we discussed, but I want to mention it for the people at home.
What's
You
up?
sent me a video of this like restaurant arena that you went to. Can you talk about that?
Oh yes, so if you guys hear me coughing, it's I'm not sick. It's just I did a whole lot of fucking cheering and yelling, and my voice and my throat is just I feel like a porn star after taking 3 BBCs. So what the restaurant is, there's two of them. It's over in Buena Park, California. It's
Yeah.
what's happening? What's happening?
You took 3 BBCs, bro.
Yeah.
Had a boy. Man, I didn't realize you could take that much, man.
But so it's a restaurant where you go and they start you off by assigning you to your table, and the tables are, so it's one big arena and the tables are split up into like groups of 4 sections. So there's like section like, oh no, it's 6 sections. It's like different colors. And the color they give you associates to the team that you're supposed to be cheering for.
Right.
So unfortunately, you can't choose who you go for, but they assign you like a team you go for, and then you sit down where the color is. So
Wait,
it's
so
like,
you don't get to choose. You have to like.
unfortunately, not. Yeah, no, that's one thing that sucked a lot is that you
lame.
can't choose. I'm pretty sure you can ask them, but I'm very socially awkward. So
Excuse me, Squire. I would like to root for the red team.
No. Actually, dude, what's actually sick is that they talk to you like that.
No way.
that's-
I feel like that would get on my nerves after a
Everyone
little
is in
bit.
character. Everyone is in
I'd
character
shoot
there.
someone, honestly.
No, it was actually really dope. So it's like we got there, and they called us nobles and shit. It was fucking
No
sick.
way.
That's
Yeah, dude,
ridiculous.
everyone's in character.
Did you have a
And
little
then,
short guy come up to you? I'm the jester. Can I make you laugh like a silly little boy?
And then when you go sit down, everyone is served the same meal unless you're vegetarian, but none of us were.
Well, it's
we're all
California.
normal
Of course,
people.
they have to have vegetarian options.
Yeah,
Are any of you not vegetarian?
of course, of course.
Swear, man.
And then so everyone served the same thing. They start you off with tomato soup, and then as the show goes on, they bring you more food. So it's like they start you off with tomato soup, and then in the middle of the show, they'll bring you garlic bread, and then after that, they bring you a big fat chicken breast, and then they
Breast.
what did they do after that? And then they give you a potato wedge that's fucking huge.
Yeah.
And then with corn. And then after that, they give you dessert and et cetera, et cetera. But it's cool because like when the server gets there, the server is like, what drink can I get for you, my lord? It was fucking.
No
it was
way.
dope as fuck.
God,
I feel like
Dude, it
the
was
food
dope
is.
as
I feel
fuck.
like the food is kind of not the good part.
he's the potato wedge. The size
See,
of the
I love that you
potato.
said that because the food was mid as fuck.
Yeah, but like they're like, yeah, welcome to this thing that you're gonna
they
pay a
like-
bunch of money to watch people fight for.
Yeah,
but you're gonna
pretty
get some
much.
tomato soup.
Yeah.
You don't even get
No,
to throw
but-
it at the people.
But it's funny because like the chicken looked like it was gonna be the most fire thing you've ever eaten. It looked
And it's like
amazing.
dog ass.
Was it super
and then
dry?
you take a bite, and it has everything you want in a chicken, besides flavor.
What?
And it was
Besides flavor,
I feel like
Bro.
that's the most important part. That's what I want in a chicken. is-
Normally, when I
Yeah.
eat food, I like flavor.
No, dude, but
Yeah,
the thing
Believe
is
it or
that-
not,
had no
controversial
meal at all.
opinion. Controversial opinion. I like flavor in my food.
This is not staged.
Yeah,
but
not staged.
but other than
Stay
that, the show is like it's 6 different teams, and like I said, you're split into 6 different crowds, and it's just a big medieval tournament that happens, and like it's so dope. They have like jousting, they have like throwing shit. I don't know. I don't.
All right.
Oh, yes. Let me watch.
I
you
love
throw
love
things.
throwing shit. It's great.
I
throw my poop all the time.
It's because I don't want to get the tools medieval poor peasants used.
No.
But it was cool. It was like a
Yeah.
tournament thing that they had. It was dope.
Dude, we should do something like that where people can come and like eat while we film the podcast, but like we actually feed them good food. Like good
Yeah,
like
like
actual
I
like a
cook
good
that.
meal. Yeah, like he can cook like what do you cook?
Dude, I can cook literally anything you want me.
Can you cook me a girlfriend?
If I
Wow.
could do that, I would not be single.
One day I'll get a goth mommy. Someone might cut out doing that.
But the thing that it doesn't bother me, but like throws me off about the whole like medieval thing. Why the fuck did you get garlic bread?
Yeah, man. That's so tomato soup and garlic bread.
That did throw me off.
It's such a modern like dish. Why garlic bread? Like that's newer compared to medieval.
Dude,
shit.
and the garlic bread they served you was like the garlic bread that you would get out of like your local market. That's like freezer.
So they got it out of the freezer, is what you're telling me? Because
Cutting costs, huh?
I doubt they would make that fresh if it's
absolutely
Some fresh medieval garlic bread. I remember reading about that in the history books.
No, dude, that's the thing. Because like I'm such a history buff, so when you said garlic bread, I was like, what?
If any of you listeners like know if they actually ate garlic bread or not, like let us know.
Yeah,
put in the comments. They did eat garlic bread.
But in all honesty, even though the food wasn't the greatest,
the experience
it wasn't
so good?
bad at all. Like the food wasn't bad. It was just mid. Like it was
okay.
It's not something you would get again.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, yeah, no. But all in all, with the price and everything, I would say the show is worth it. It's really worth going. It's
speaking of shows, what are you watching in the background?
I think Amanda has anime on. Amanda, turn it down. I didn't mean that.
I didn't know. I'm sorry, man. Oh man. Now I feel bad.
Spotted.
I got Amanda yelled at.
No, but
A bad friend.
Yeah, it was dope.
That's sick.
But have you guys switching topics? Have you guys heard about the whole Rick and Morty shit show that's going on right now with Justin Warren?
Who hasn't?
Honestly,
yeah, it's pretty much
breaking.
Yeah, I think everybody.
Right now?
I get it, under a rock.
Dude, they literally they got rid of him today.
Yeah, did they actually cut him?
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
fuck.
I think so. And
wait, so they announced that like they parted ways, or
yeah.
Okay,
and
that at least we got that. But
what's weird though is like he voices like so many characters, so I don't know what this means for like the future of the show. This is like if Family Guy got rid of Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah. Honestly.
Wait, hold on. So sorry that I'm out of the loop when it comes to like voice actors. I'm really bad with actors and actresses. Yeah. He voices more than just Rick. He voices Rick
and Morty. Both of the main characters.
And doesn't he voice Mr. Poopy Butthole too?
That sounds so weird to just casually bring up.
That's one of the characters that's around a lot.
I didn't know that.
I don't know for sure. He might.
Yeah. But it's
yeah,
I know it's not just
kind of crazy.
Morty. I know it's like there's at least 5-6 other characters he voices.
Yeah, so I don't know how they're gonna do that.
I mean, to be honest, there's so many talented voice actors out there. I'm pretty sure.
But like, dude,
but getting that
can you really change them though? That's such an iconic.
Yeah,
it's
such an
like
iconic. Like,
to be fair, though, to be fair, I've heard voice impressions from like YouTubers that sound like. If I were to hear it blinded, if I were to hear it blinded, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Throws flash.
I guess. I mean, I'm really hoping, but like, dude, you got to realize he was also a writer of the show. Yeah. A lot of the show's humor came from him.
Oh shit! That's gonna be different. That's gonna be the hard part.
Yeah, I don't know how, because obviously it's a good thing that they got rid of him, dirtbag of a dude, right? But like, I don't know how. I don't think the show is ever going to be as successful as it has been ever again.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I didn't know he was one of the writers. That's fucking insane.
The sucky thing is, too, is like we were just about to get the Rick Prime arc with season 7, right?
Yeah.
They've been hyping that up for like, what, 4 years now?
Yeah.
And now it's finally happening, and now the show just got postponed for a while.
Yeah, it's going to be rough, dude. It's going to be weird. I definitely am I'm not really a big fan of the show anymore. I feel like the whole situation kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. I'm not big on like cancel culture, but just like when something like this happens, you can't help but just kind of be like turned away, you know?
It's like I'm gonna agree with that, but at the same time, like I want to see where the show goes.
Of course.
If it goes anywhere at all, I want to see where it goes.
Yeah, like I want to watch it, but I'm just not like.
It's like it's not gonna be the thing that it's like your favorite thing anymore. You know?
It's just not the same. Yeah.
Imagine if it takes a turn and it ends up like the Velma show.
Oh, dog.
No.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
They don't even have Scooby in that show, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Scooby's not even in it.
No.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then,
they got rid of Shaggy, too.
Well, and then what's his name? Norin now? Or whatever it is? The Shaggy character. Well,
Norville?
That guy. The Shaggy of that.
Norville. His name is Norville.
Norville.
What the
They got rid of Shaggy's like the most popular character.
Yeah.
You know?
I actually have a rumor that I heard just today. I was listening to the official podcast, which is Moist Critical's podcast.
Yeah.
And they were saying that a rumor came out on where like the lead director or whoever's in charge, the writer approached HBO Max with a show, and it was a show that was supposed to be aimed towards like the people that like Big Mouth.
Yeah, but
basically
everybody
like
likes that show. Let's be real.
hell no, I hated Big Mouth. Okay, I was about to. Ooh.
Yeah,
That show's like one of the most popular shows too. I don't get it.
It's so popular, and they
It
just
is.
keep drowning it out and beating the dead horse. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean to
But,
be that guy, and I don't mean to like throw. This is kind of off topic, but I don't mean to throw like an entire like everybody that likes the show under the bus. But I feel like it just kind of feels weird watching the show because it's just about a bunch of kids going through like puberty and like a bunch of like high schoolers like wanting to have sex with each other, and they're all like super young, or are they like middle schoolers?
It is really
Yeah,
weird.
'cause
I
don't remember
never
that.
liked it.
I watched a few episodes a while back, and it was just kind of weird because you're like just seeing like a bunch of like these little kids, not like little kids, but like they're kids,
They're
you know,
children going through puberty.
talking about like masturbating and like wanting to
Yeah.
have sex with each other. It's just quite odd.
Yeah.
It's like I love Nick Kroll.
Yeah.
Like I think he's a super funny guy. Like as a comedian, his voice acting is insane. But just the entire like just kind of the premise of the show is just a little odd.
It's a bit weird, and like I watched seasons 1 through 2, and then the start of season 3 just I don't know what it was. It just felt so off. Like
Yeah.
it did not.
It was weird.
It just made me feel. I had this feeling. I was like, I'm gonna throw up if I can.
Yeah, you kind of feel gross after watching it.
Because it's like, I mean, it's like, oh shit, Bodhi.
Bodhi fell again. Bodhi's this little
Oh,
microphone.
okay.
Yeah, fall out of your chair now. Fall over.
But it was like, you know, it's just it's a weird, like you said, it's a weird premise to a show, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's middle schoolers going through puberty
Yeah.
with hormone monsters.
I think maybe
But-
if it was a show that wasn't TVMA,
Yeah,
like if it was made for kids of that age.
yeah. If it was like if it had a lesson, but this is just. I mean, I hate to be that guy, but it's just kind of random bullshit. I'm gonna be honest.
It
Yeah.
is. It's stupid. But I heard a rumor about the show where
Oh,
it was
yeah,
aimed
sorry.
for that audience, and that HBO Max actually, I don't know if it was HBO Max or if it was one of the directors of the show. It was supposed to be just like teenagers going on mysteries, kind of similar to like what Scooby Doo does. Where
So
like, where
was
they-
it not supposed to be a Scooby Doo thing? It was like supposed to be something different.
Well, hear me out.
Oh, okay.
And it was supposed to be just like a group of teenagers that. So, oh my God, what's that noise?
You
That
fell
was-
again.
you fell.
Christ.
Stop
But,
falling, idiot! It's your
It's
fault.
supposed to be teenagers solving mysteries, solving crimes, blah blah blah. And then HBO Max declined it.
Oh,
And then one of the writers was like, "Okay, then what if we do it in the Scooby Doo verse?"
Yeah.
Bro.
And then that's what
The
HBO Max was like,
Scooby-Doo verse.
"Oh, I'm hearing you." And then that's what the rumor is. It's not confirmed, but that's what the rumor is of how it became a thing, which is why it's so out of touch with like the.
so I mean, the
Scooby-Doo
show would have sucked
lore.
either way.
Yeah.
It's just a bad
Yeah.
show,
Let's be honest. Shaggy solos the current Scooby Doo cast.
dude. Like I don't understand how you can
Paramount
get rid of
cast.
Shaggy.
Yeah, he's the most iconic and popular character on any Scooby
And
Doo spinoff. And
The one thing that
everybody
makes me
loves him.
mad is people think like conversations like this are always just like, oh, you're just mad because the characters are black.
No, I'm not.
I don't
mad.
care about the characters'
Oh my
races.
God, I hate
Yeah,
that.
'cause
I hate
that's
that became
another
a
thing I
thing.
was going to
Yeah.
talk about is people are making it about the race. I'm making it about the character itself.
Yeah,
'Cause the
like we
character's
like
boring.
Scooby Doo because of the characters that have been in Scooby Doo since it was first became a thing.
Right.
We're not racist just because we want the characters that we like, you know?
It's like Shaggy can be whatever race the writers, directors decide him to be, but if it's not Shaggy, it's not Shaggy.
Exactly.
This Norville
Yeah.
guy isn't Shaggy.
There's no reason to change characters that have already existed. You can make new characters.
Yeah, it's like,
Like-
you could add, like if Norville was added.
Yeah, exactly. What if like these new what if like instead of race swapping the characters that are already there, you add in new characters and you make them part of it, and then it's not changing things, it's inclusive.
Yeah, and let's be honest, they Yossified Fred.
Dude,
Oh, did
they
Yeah.
ruined
Oh,
Fred.
Dude,
Fred is a spoiled white
Yossified, I love that.
Fred is spoiled from a rich family, and he is nothing but just to be made fun of the
Yeah,
entire show.
Like,
Oh,
you have
that's
to,
so
you have to understand.
stupid.
I haven't watched the show. I'm not gonna bother to.
Yeah,
But
I'm
Yeah.
not.
I see clips on TikTok all the time of the new characters, and I saw Fred like talking to Velma, and I was like, "Dog, I want to punch this guy in the throat."
Yeah, he's so whiny. Like they ruined Fred.
Yeah.
That's sad, bro.
But Velma twerking.
No way.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
On that note.
On that note, everybody get up and start twerking. Yeah, let's go.
No, but what was another topic we wanted to cover today?
You already forgot?
You forgot.
Yeah,
Fine, I guess I'll take over the
forgot.
podcast. Okay.
Take over.
So this is more of a question for like me, but I'm going to disguise it as being beneficial for the people watching and listening. As people might know, when it comes to managing my time, I am horrible at it. I am probably the worst person. I don't want you touching me, man. You just like tried to snap my neck earlier. All right, bro. Man tried to reach up and grope my neck. But I'm horrible at managing my time. It's like something I'm actually very bad at. And you are somebody that I know that does manage their time. I was wondering if you had any tips for me and the people at home, about how to go about managing your time for, doing content creation, making time for everything that you want to do, as well as living your life. Because like it's easy to get so obsessed in something that you either throw away your social life or you don't want to throw away your social life. You need to find a balance. How do you go about doing that with your daily and weekly schedules?
Well, number one for me, like, it's not like number one, but the first thing I would recommend is getting a calendar or a journal or a planner, something you can write on and be like, okay, so I have to do this, and this, X, Y, Z, whatever you want to call it, and like schedule that out so you have it written down somewhere. Like put an alert in your phone. That's what I do when I have something big coming up. I'll do like, so I'm a full-time college student, right? So like another thing I do is like I'll set, if I have an exam or like a test or a paper due or whatever, I will put an alarm. I'll put a calendar event in my phone and have it alert me like 2 weeks before the paper is due, and be like, okay, you have to start doing your paper, or you have to finish revising your paper, you have to study for a test, whatever. I have to have some sort of alert so I can like trigger my memory to be like, oh yeah, I got to do this. But with just general time management, a big thing I do is I schedule my day out, not like down to a T. Like, okay, I have 30 minutes to eat. I have 30 minutes to like get dressed and shower. Or
Dude, who takes 30 minutes to eat though? Never mind. Vody does.
Old people.
Old people?
No, a handful of people.
Oh, I thought you said old people. Damn. Dude, is that like normal?
Yeah. Totally.
I mean,
Actually, hold on. It depends. It depends, but typically, yeah, about 30 minutes, I would say, is like the average.
Yeah.
It
Dude,
would have to be, right?
my meals maybe take like 5 minutes.
Holy fuck.
Man, it's just fucking.
I know.
Like the only time I really take a long time to eat is like when I go out to eat. Like we went to a Mongolian place earlier and I actually sat down and ate. But like
No.
typically I eat like once a day and I make it quick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just because I want to do other things. I have Xbox 360 to play, man. Like I have other things to do.
I have Xbox.
Yet somehow I'm still fat. So like I don't know how
but
I don't know how it
there's,
works.
Why could you eat in 5 minutes?
Well, I don't know how that affects it. It's still the food going into you, you know?
Chew? Be honest with me. Or do
If I need
do
to
you
say
just warp
chew,
it down? Do you chew or do you just warp it down?
I chew.
I find that hard to believe.
I chew really quickly.
I find that very hard to believe.
I chew very quickly.
See,
Okay, hold on. Tell me your typical meal. What do you like? What is like your go-to meal?
My typical meal?
Yeah, what's your go-to?
Oh man.
Like, let's put it in simpler terms. The first thing, like, you are starving, you are in your kitchen, you can't go out. What's the first thing you're grabbing out of the...
Ramen, and then I put an egg in it.
How do you cook it?
The microwave.
I swear to God.
Oh my god!
Or-
of course, it takes you 5 minutes.
Or I'll just make eggs.
Okay, here.
Do you
Better
make those in
question.
the microwave too?
No, I do not microwave the eggs.
Better question. What's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal?
Yeah.
Why is this relevant?
Just
I
tell me
wanna
what
see
your
how
favorite
you
meal.
can do this in 5 minutes. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Well, I don't
figure
eat
out.
my favorite meals in 5 minutes.
Okay, well, what was the last thing
What?
you ate that you ate in 5 minutes?
Yeah, there you go.
Besides
Better.
ramen and egg, because you've already explained that one to me.
Besides ramen and an egg. I'm trying to remember because when I'm on my medication, I don't really eat because I'm on ADD medication, and it really doesn't make you hungry. So when I'm on my medication, I really only I'll eat like a few like peanuts, like as a snack. Like that's what I had yesterday.
That's all you had to eat yesterday.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
No wonder why this
Okay.
dude eats in 5 minutes. He eats nothing.
Well, it's just because like I'm not hungry when I'm on my medication.
Okay, fine. Here, I'll make it less complicated for you.
How many times
A
have we had to
taco.
ask you this
A
question?
taco. A taco. Can you eat a
taco?
taco in 5 minutes?
Yeah, dude. What?
Okay. Can you eat pancakes in 5 minutes?
Probably, yeah.
And you eat a full English
Holy fuck! You
breakfast
can
in
eat
5
pancakes.
A full. What's a full English breakfast?
So it's I believe it's sausage, bacon, beans, eggs, toast, and like tomatoes or like
That
some
probably
shit.
not. That I might throw up. But like I feel like people at home are gonna think I'm lying. I'm not even like I'm not lying. Like maybe like 5-10 minutes maximum.
Jeez.
But like I just don't really spend that much time eating. And typically when I do eat, I'm doing it while I'm doing other things. So like for example, if I decide to eat breakfast one day, I'll eat breakfast while I like write down video ideas, or I'll eat breakfast while I like to watch a lot of in the mornings I like to listen to a lot of things for like just bettering your life. I'd like to because I wanted to commit myself this year to like just bettering myself. So like I'll typically eat while I learn about how to like, you know, better myself as a person. I don't really know. Like I like food. Obviously, who doesn't like food? But like I think it's just like I find other things more fun. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. And for me, it's like I take a long time to cook and eat because
You
I
cook good
yeah.
food.
But I cook a lot. That's the thing. Like
Yeah.
I cook practically unless I'm going out or I'm really in a pinch. I cook everything I eat.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually cool. That's actually like probably really good for you.
Yeah,
So
it is.
I do
Fuck yeah, it
do
is.
like processed stuff. Like okay, if I'm like especially breakfast, I don't really cook breakfast that often. But like when I do, I take my time and do it. But usually what I'll have for breakfast is like I love the fucking the Jimmy Dean like croissant like egg and cheese sandwiches.
Oh,
Those
those
things
are so
goddamn
amazing.
good.
Dude, those things are amazing.
And I just throw that in the microwave and either I drink like orange juice or like whatever. Or I'll usually start my day off with like a whole one of these of water.
It's holding up a big water bottle.
I start like I think it's like a 64-ounce water bottle, but I start my day off with a shit ton of water.
Yeah, that's good.
First thing I do. And then like when I'm eating breakfast or like I'm on the road somewhere, I'll either drink a Monster or I'll drink like Dubby. Use code DeadFox for 10% off. Hate to be
Oh my.
You know
But,
what else you can do? You can use code washed up for linky.io for 50% off.
Let's go. Sponsorship plugs, baby.
Yeah, we did it.
But yeah, no, so it's like I'll make breakfast, I'll have something to drink, and then, you know, I'll do lunch, and usually like I'll do something, I'll either go out to eat or I'll order something to the house, or I'll take my time and cook. Like one of my favorite things to cook, shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. Shit is so gas.
Ooh.
Wow.
And I can throw it together in like 15 minutes.
Don't you post you cooking on TikTok as well?
Yeah, every once in a while, yeah, I will.
And I guess I should explain something. When it comes to meals, because I'm 17 years old, my mom cooks. And I don't eat when the family eats. I eat the leftovers at like 12. Because that's typically when my medication wears off. So I'll go get leftovers and then I eat those quickly.
Mm.
So it's like, I don't really have, like, when it comes to, like, and the reason why I'm saying that is because your Alfredo reminded me that I had Alfredo at 1 a.m. last night.
But
actually
did you
really
eat it in 5
coincidental.
minutes? Did you eat it in
Yeah.
5 minutes?
Yeah,
You're a
dude.
maniac. You're a maniac.
I'm not a maniac. Okay, fine.
You're lying.
You know what? For the next, I'm not lying, bro. I feel like you should know me better than that.
To eat, dude. I don't think it's normal to eat something in 5 minutes.
Well, I just like it's not. I'm not eating big, massive plates. You know,
That's insane.
I'm eating like, because like typically like if I'm hungrier if I'm hungrier on a day, I'll space out the meals. So I'll eat smaller meals, right? So I'm taking like 5 minutes to eat something smaller, and then like I'm full, right? But maybe 5 hours later I'm hungry again, so I'll eat another small thing. I don't eat like big meals. Does that make sense? I'm not eating like full blown meals.
Yeah.
You know, like obviously I'm not going to scarf down an entire plate of like noodles and like fettuccine alfredo, like, you know, I'm not gonna eat that in 5
Vex on
minutes.
like imagine Vex on like a first date, and then like
Gets a
he's
salad,
like risen
she
up.
gets a steak.
I've done that
He's like-
before.
Seriously?
He's like,
I
"No
took
way."
a
no,
well,
I need to hear this story.
I was trying to cut down carbs, and I took a girl out to eat. She got chicken
No.
strips, and I got a salad. But
Well,
why
to
is
be
that?
fair,
Why
that's
is that
actually not
bad?
No, it's not bad. It's just
Yeah.
if I was on a first date with someone and I ordered something like big, like a bowl of pasta and like appetizers or whatever, and she ordered like something really small, I would feel like kind of a jackass.
Well, like
to
no,
be
like I'm
honest.
making sure that like the people I'm taking out, like I pay. Like if I take a girl out to eat, I'm making sure that they're getting
Yeah.
like good food. Like I have.
like chicken strips.
Well, dude, that's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. I told her, I was like, get whatever you want on the menu. Like I
I
don't.
know.
That's what I don't like, bro. Apparently that's like a thing. Like girls like chicken strips.
Yeah, no, it's
Because my mom was like, yeah, this is what we get. Like why?
Yeah, no, for real. Like, so one of my
Really? Actually, that's
a girl
funny.
I used to date, right? I
Mhm.
had like I took her out a couple times, and I swear, like we went to like I knew we like I didn't take her out to McDonald's, but we literally ended up I took her out for a drive, and we just like to go around and drive, right? And then we ended up at McDonald's, and every time like if we ever ended up at McDonald's, the first thing she would order would be chicken nuggets. And then like I took her out to a restaurant. I think I took her out to, it was either Chili's or Applebee's or something like that. I can't remember the name or whichever it was. And the first thing she got was chicken strips. And like every time I would take her out, she would get chicken strips, and she would ask me to cook chicken strips for
Girls
her.
like chicken, man.
But it was literally just like, it was so weird because it was like every time it was chicken strips or chicken nuggets or something. Chicken.
That has to be that has to be a Utah thing, because over
It's
here,
possible.
because over
Yeah.
here, chicken like if you get chicken strips, at least in like Southern California, you're known as a picky eater.
Really?
Oh yeah, no,
Or-
that was the same thing in Ohio. It's
What's
like,
wrong with chicken strips though? Like I feel like chicken strips are good.
well, they're pretty
Because-
basic.
How can you be picky with a
Yeah,
good
it's 'cause
chicken
they're
strip in
basic.
front of
So
your
it's like,
face?
so it's like over here, I don't think there's like a specific food that's like
Yeah, you guys have a lot over there.
women eat, but chicken strips you definitely get clowned on it. Like if I were to go to a restaurant, or I mean if we're on the topic, if I went to a restaurant with a group of friends and a girl ordered chicken strips, she's getting clowned on. If a guy orders
No
chicken strips,
way.
you're getting clowned on. Yeah.
No, dude,
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest. If I was a waiter at a restaurant and it was like a really fancy place and somebody ordered chicken strips, I wouldn't give it to them.
What?
I would give them-
Well, I mean,
I would bring them something
that's
else.
the funny thing about the girl that bought chicken strips when I took her out is because we actually went to like a nicer restaurant. Like this wasn't like your run of the mill like Olive Garden. This was like
Yeah, this is like
a nicer
place.
restaurant that's like
That's
it's like the only it's like
insane, bro.
it's like
That's
it's not a
insane.
chain. It's just one restaurant that's here.
Yeah,
And dude, like my salad had like smoked salmon in it.
yeah, that's crazy.
That's
And she,
dope.
I
Bro,
told her, I
salmon
literally
is
told her,
so
I was
good,
like,
though.
get whatever you want, like whatever you want, you know, because obviously, like I just want, like, because sometimes
you
people
wanted to
don't
make
know.
her feel
Yeah.
right.
Maybe she just didn't like that restaurant.
I'm pretty sure it was her idea.
No way. She got
because she just
she
wanted
said-
to get the chicken strips.
she said, I want chicken strips, but from here.
And I want 'em
I
there.
don't want 'em now. But I did have I went to a breakfast place with my ex. It was one of our first dates, and I kind of feel bad because I didn't tell her that I was broke, but I was broke.
Oh,
So I
shit.
told her that I just wasn't hungry, and she got this massive plate of food, and I ordered a side dish that was $3, and it was like a cup about this big, like a little tiny bowl. It was about like it was like a small bowl. Like I'm holding up my fingers on camera, but like maybe like 2 inches across, right, and like 2 inches down. Small bowl full of I think it was like a chili. And she had like this massive plate where it was like this massive scone, like eggs, bacon, biscuits. And I was just
Damn.
like, I'm not hungry. I know hungry.
One thing that I do,
And her
whenever,
plate
like,
cost me $35.
Ooh. One thing
That's
I do
insane.
when I go out to eat, like let's say on a date, I will always discuss what we're both getting. Like, I'll be, oh, like what are you getting? And like,
Mm.
we'll talk.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I always try to make my plate as big or as small as the other person's.
Yeah.
Because if one person has a massive ass like meal, and I mean don't get me wrong, like if you have a girlfriend or if you have a boyfriend and you guys are in a long-term relationship, I get it, get whatever you want. But if it's like a first date, I'm gonna try
if
and
it's like first date, you want to try to match it so you're not done before they are.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And then
Yeah.
like so that like you don't seem like a fat ass, or you don't make the other person you don't make the other person feel like a fat ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like imagine going out on a date with a girl and then you're getting like steak, fucking like just a bunch of shit, and they just get a salad.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God,
see that, and that's going back to what I said earlier. It's like I feel like a jackass when I order something huge, and like I'll pay for whatever regardless when I take someone out on a date.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
like if I order something huge and they get something small, or vice versa, I kind of feel like a jackass because it's like
Yeah,
I know
definitely.
they're gonna be done before me, or I'm gonna be done before them, and then I'm just gonna kind of quietly sit there,
Yeah.
twiddling my fucking thumbs.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Being just
very
like-
awkward.
I think you guys are making me think that I might be bad at dating.
No, I'm terrible at it, but
I'm just like not good.
I'm really good at it.
I'm not good.
Shut the fuck up, buddy.
I'm just not good with like food. Like I'm better. Like I can take somebody to go do something, but when it comes to like food, like I'm just not very like.
Yeah.
It just depends on the day, because there's some days where like I cannot eat.
Yeah.
I will throw up because
What's
of
your
my
guys'
medication.
favorite food, starting with Dead Fox? Well, while we're on the food topic.
You're gonna want to start with Vex because I can't come to a decision. I
All right,
enjoy
alrighty,
too
I'm kind of the
Vex.
same way, but I really like.
Chicken strips.
Yeah, could you imagine? But I think if I had to choose like a favorite, I really do enjoy just a good classic fettuccine alfredo. I have a recipe that I do know how to. When I rarely cook, I cook sometimes, man. And I
Wow.
make shut up. And I make a really good fettuccine alfredo, and I really like that. But one of my other favorites is a place that we actually went out today. I really like Mongolian barbecue.
Oh.
And
I never had it.
went to a. You've never had it?
Nope.
You've never been in one of the places where like you,
Vex.
you've never been in one of the places where like you put the noodles in the bowl and then you put your like meat in there and your vegetables and then you bring it to the person and they cook it in front of you.
That sounds like a place where you have to have money to go to. So
Bro,
no.
No, dude, it was
listen,
$12.
all you can eat for $12.
Well, that's in Utah, boys. I live in California. Everything here is like
Okay, so it's probably like 20.
I don't know.
All you
But
can
I've
eat
never
places
been-
are
I've never
cheap,
been to
man.
one.
Yeah, because it's like they're gonna test you. Because I was very surprised that I even got halfway through that second bowl. I'm gonna be honest, with
Dude, and I showed a trick today where instead of
you. You showed who?
Dead Fox,
Yeah, you're gonna have to fix that.
I'll edit that one out.
Yeah.
What time we were at?
Timestamp.
43:05.
Alright,
Can you write that down,
Name
buddy?
reveal. Let's get it. No.
No.
43:05.
No, I'm just kidding. So, my favorite food. Shit, this is hard as fuck. Oh my god, now I'm in the same position as Dead Fox. God damn it. I'm stuck between three.
Chicken strips.
Okay, so I'm gonna, probably chicken strips and salad. No,
Yeah.
but I'm stuck between chicken and white rice.
That's a good one.
Ramen with
Mm.
chicken in it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And chicken parmesan.
Oh yeah, chicken parm is gas, bro.
It is actually, yeah.
I'm gonna have to probably go with ramen, dude. Ramen or not ramen.
It's just
I
so
love ramen.
consistent, dude.
Yeah.
It's so easy to make. It's I don't know, man. It's so fucking good. I love ramen.
All right, so I'm a piggyback off of that basically and say I can't make a choice because I love food so much. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you
His favorite food is me.
You're 17.
Yeah. I'm not going to say his age, but it's legal.
Oh my god.
So this is not staged. No, but all right. So I'm gonna give you a couple that I really enjoy. So all right, shrimp tacos is definitely on there. Like shrimp fajitas.
Ooh, those are good.
Shrimp fajitas is like on that list, and it's high on that list.
Yeah.
Philly cheesesteaks. That's
Oh.
another huge
Oh
one.
my
Yeah, I
God.
forgot about those.
Oh,
Bro, and I
gas.
make them all the time because I can get you can get the ingredients for like super cheap. You just need to find like
I
a
didn't even
cheap
think about that.
You seriously like cheap New York strip steak, green bell peppers, red onions, and American cheese or Munster cheese if you're feeling spicy, and it's just fucking perfect. And then so yeah, shrimp fajitas, Philly cheesesteaks, fettuccine alfredo, any kind of pizza really. Like that's just, I mean.
Oh yeah, well I mean obviously pizza.
Yeah,
is
pizza's
like
on
answer.
the list, right?
Yeah,
but yeah, my top three have got to be shrimp fajitas, Philly cheesesteaks, and fettuccine alfredo. With like, I do shrimp. Personally.
Shrimp is so good, dude.
But,
so good in it, but just like
sometimes
I feel like shrimp from here, because we only have one grocery store in town. It's kind of trash.
For
but
me, pizza would be number one.
No
it's like an obvious
way.
number one for me. Yeah, but I'm only.
You're the type of person to wear those shirts where it's like, wake up, game, eat pizza, go to bed, or repeat.
Bro, if I see one of those people outside in public, it's kill on sight.
Dude, he is one of those people.
I wore those in like elementary school.
Nah, you still wear those. You still wear those. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You wear your gray flannel with your eat, sleep, game, repeat.
Bro, it's seriously like shoot to kill. Like
guys, listen. Here's one food that you guys are forgetting about. Have you ever had double A batteries?
Yeah.
Good, am I right?
No.
Wow, you must have had them. What brand of battery did you have?
Yeah, bro, 9 volts, bro.
I prefer not to say due to my sponsorship. I can't do it.
I'm a big Duracell guy.
What?
Yeah, I like Duracell.
I'm a great value battery.
Wait, Duracell. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, I just opened up my Xbox controller and they're Duracell.
Oh, you fell again.
Stop falling.
I changed my mind completely. I actually love Duracell. I use their rechargeable batteries. I didn't know it was Duracell. Wow.
I know my batteries, man. I eat them so often. And if you have any extra car batteries, you can throw those in the ocean.
And he'll eat them.
And I'll eat them.
he'll go track him down and eat your car
I'll go find him.
He will eat your car batteries.
There's no pollution when I'm around, man. I'm just eating it. Like instead,
the one thing you eat, except for.
What do you mean that's not real?
Like not having pollution is not possible, right?
Well, not if he's around.
Yeah, not if I'm around. Dude.
No. I'm just kidding. It was a bit, guys. Because I live in California, you know, the place where it has no pollution at all.
I'm not staged. I genuinely eat batteries.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Eat batteries right now on camera, pussy.
Fine.
Bring me batteries.
Mommy, I want batteries.
Just reminds me of fucking Balloon Boy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Just give me your batteries.
Balloon Boy.
Give me your batteries. I need to get you the hat and the outfit, dude. And give you a little sign that says balloons.
No way this coward actually eats batteries, bro.
He's pulling batteries out.
So this is the Members Mark brand from Sam's Club. It's not my favorite, but
I'm gonna watch you eat a fucking battery.
I'll give it a shot, I guess.
He put it in his mouth. And he just spit it out.
No, I didn't. I ate it.
I knew it was staged.
No, it wasn't. Bro, you actually thought I ate batteries?
Take it back up. Go ahead. Take a bite.
Why'd you just touch that? It just came out of my mouth, bro.
Take a bite.
Bro, like it fell out of my mouth. He just reached to the ground and grabbed it.
I hate that. I hate that I can't see anything because it sounds so wrong when Deadfox said it's in his mouth. Spit it out.
No, dude, because you have to understand. Like, if you ever had like,
I'm not big on swallowing.
Okay, let's not. But have you ever had something like you go to take a bite of it and you expect it to taste like something and it doesn't, and you just like spit it back out?
Like ants?
Oh yeah, cock.
What? Two varying answers, guys.
Man, this is a weird episode.
This is, yeah.
I don't know if this is a weird episode or just a weird segment.
It's both, because we were originally talking about how to schedule your day, and now we're here.
Hey, dude.
No. But guys, chicken strips.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
I'm not a Utah girl.
I'm not a Utah girl. Sorry, I'm not a Utah girl. I don't understand these things.
Yeah,
I'm not from here.
I'm not from here. What's the important? Dude, Utah claims that they invented fry sauce, but I really don't think they did.
Dude, fry sauce is so ass anyway.
Yeah, fry sauce is not even something to be proud of.
No, dude, I remember I had a buddy in elementary school when I first moved here, and he would they didn't have it at our school, so he would make his own. and like he would literally do it like at the cafeteria. He would just get ketchup and throw it all over his plate, and then throw mayo on it.
Oh, that's
And-
all. That's
and-
all fry sauce is.
Yeah, and sometimes it like has other spices in it, but it's literally just ketchup and mayonnaise, and it's
Oh.
god awful.
Oh my
The
God.
only thing I will eat it on is a burger, but it has to be a good burger.
No, but like, dude, like at that point, you might as well just get the actual good fry
Yeah.
sauce alternative, campfire sauce from Red Robin.
That's fair.
You can make that at home too.
Yeah. And like
I
the
didn't
In-N-Out
know you could make
spread,
that at
like
home.
the burger spread at In-N-Out is pretty gas too. That's
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
The burger spread in and out is
That's what I
gas.
consider fry sauce. I don't consider.
Yeah,
what
I
these
agree.
Utah
I agree
people
with
think
that.
It is.
Dude,
I agree.
man, I feel like all this food talk is just making everybody hungry.
I'm starving.
You're starving?
horny.
No, not really.
I'm like, bro, I can
No, we-
feed you after the episode's over.
No, I'm good.
Sure?
I was gonna say we ate, and I'm still
I
processing
can
that.
feed you.
But speaking of, I heard one of you guys say out of this world. I want to get Dead Fox's opinion on this.
No,
What is-
none of us said that.
When did we say that?
None of us ever said that.
I swear to God, when you guys
no,
said that, no way.
none of us said that.
I think you are tripping balls.
Sorry, it's just the Cali girl in me. But
Oh my
but Dead Fox, what's your take on aliens?
Dude, okay, so it's kind of a weird question for me because my dad like high key believes in that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
So do we.
yeah. It's like it's cool. I think it's possible, but I just like I don't say, like I believe in it, but not to like a worshiping extent, right?
elaborate.
I don't think any of us are
Like, okay,
worshiping
so
aliens.
Yeah,
let me put it into perspective. Like, you know, I don't believe in it to the point where it's like I'm gonna fear them, right? Like that's what I mean. That's
Yeah.
what I should have said.
Nah, dude,
but
if an
that's what I
alien's
meant.
coming here, I'm getting that alien OC. I'm not scared of them. I'm testing them out
Nah.
consensually. Alien consent. Alien
No, but
consent.
it's like I think it's definitely possible. Like I like the universe is ever expanding, right?
True.
It's like
Yeah.
we are like a speck in the grand scheme of things. Like we're literally like a little pile of dust in the grand scheme of everything. But like I think it's possible. I just, you know, I don't know. It's like there's not enough proof for me to like formulate an opinion about it really.
What if I'm an alien?
I mean, you act like one sometimes.
agree.
What makes you say that? Wait, whoa. Explain.
Nightmare.
Explain?
I mean, did you see yourself when we were hanging out today?
What do you mean? See, what did I do wrong?
What don't you do wrong? To be fair?
Your mom?
Damn, that was good. That was really good. That was good. I have no response. That was good.
Yeah. What
That
did
was
I? What
way
did I
too
do weird today?
My mom.
Dog, I cannot take you out in public anymore.
Why?
Dude, did you see the
You don't know
look
what
of
you
the
did?
waitress's face when you were just like talking about fucking everything that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude.
every time she came over, she gave you like the dirtiest look because you were going off on some tangent.
The waitress?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, did you not see that?
I was super nice to her.
Yeah, no, you were nice to her, but like when she was walking over, she was just like
I gave her like a $10 tip.
Damn.
Vex is like,
Tipped
why do the
almost the
nice
cost
guys
of the
always?
meal.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like I didn't do
So
anything
what?
wrong. Like I wasn't being
No,
mean or
but you-
anything. I'm not a
no,
mean
you
person.
weren't
Why do
being-
the
you
nice
weren't
guys
being
always
mean,
lose?
But you were,
Nice guys finish last. That's
but you were being especially goofy and strange when I took you out into public.
especially goofy and strange. I need you to elaborate, dude. This is
I'm gonna next time we hang out, I'm gonna record a lot of it and show you what you act like.
I feel like that's just me. Doesn't mean I'm an alien.
Yeah.
But you act like you don't fit in a public place.
Oh my God.
Holy crap!
On this episode of Washed Up, Vex kills himself.
Bro, Vex finds out that he doesn't fit in.
not in that sense, but it's like you just I don't know. It's hard to explain because I act the same way. I'm not saying you're the only one who does it, but like everybody that we like walked by was kind of like doing their own thing, and we're just like everybody's over here that we were like hanging like walking around with at the mall and like the Mongolian place, and then we're like all the way the fuck over here.
Is it because I kept saying that I liked meat in my mouth? And I kept
Yes. This is what I've been trying to get at for 5 minutes.
Questioning it?
I I said, bro. Okay, I think I know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
there it is. The realization.
When I was eating, it was like really good, so I went like, and
Yeah,
then they said that it sounded like a moan.
Dude, because he
So I started moaning.
Because he didn't just go like, He
Yes, I
went
did.
like, no, you did
The
not.
first time, but then I actually started moaning the second
No,
time,
the
and then I
first-
found out that there's people sitting right behind us.
Yeah.
We went in there and we were the only people in there, but
And
then
like,
magically
6
people appeared
families
behind
just
us.
Appeared. But it was like he was taking a bite out of his noodles, and he just kind of went like, it wasn't like it was like like,
Yeah,
it
dude,
was,
they were really good.
it was a bit like, because the thing is, like, you hadn't made any notion that it was good until
I feel like you can hear that. I feel like you can hear that and maybe put 2 and 2 together in your brain, like, oh, maybe the food is good. Dude, you know what? You know what's crazy though is this is what I was gonna mention earlier. Is I taught Dead Fox a trick when we went. Is you get one bowl and you fill it with noodles, and you get the other bowl and you fill it with your veggies and stuff, so you don't spill everything. And then we went to the guy that was cooking them, and we
learned how to.
we
do
gave
the
them to him, and then he
spatula
gave
tricks.
us spatulas to flip.
Yeah,
Because he
so-
was doing spatula tricks, and he's
Yeah.
like, just because you need to do extra work, you have to flip these spatulas.
Yeah.
So he like made me
But
flip
but,
the
but it was like, he didn't say it like that. He was like, you got 2 bowls. You have to try this at least.
Yeah, you have to try flipping the spatulas.
Vody, have you ever been to like a teppanyaki place?
No.
Like just one of the
Okay,
places where they cook
okay,
the
so
food
you
in front of you.
So basically, what we mean by spatula tricks, they have these like very like longer and flatter spatulas. That have like really.
I know
short
what tricks you guys are
handles.
talking
Yeah.
about.
So-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and they like flip them, and they
Yeah, they flip them and
like,
do all
this guy
shit.
was insane.
And this guy at the Mongolian all-you-can-eat barbecue place was doing it.
Yeah.
Like, he was doing tricks and shit while he's cooking our food, and we're the only 4 motherfuckers in there.
At the
right?
time, at least.
So it was me, Vex, and 2 of our other buddies, and like at the time while he was cooking our first bowls, we're the 2 motherfuckers, the 4 only motherfuckers in the fucking restaurant, right? So it's like he's
Right.
doing all of this shit for 4 people, but it was so cool because he was such a cool fucking guy. Like,
Yeah,
the
he was
whole
really
time,
cool.
He was awesome. But yeah,
He
no.
said goodbye. He like after his shift,
Yeah,
he
no,
like came up to our
He came
table.
over to our table and gave
Yeah.
us all a fist bump, and then walked off. It was so cool.
That wasn't very alien of me. I reacted to that social situation pretty normal.
I give the guy a fist bump and sucked his cock. So what?
I only did one of those things this year, guys. It's time to guess.
Let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments what you think I did to the guy.
What did Vex do? Did he give him a fist bump? Did he A, give him a fist bump, or B, suck his cock?
I know what I'd do.
Would you?
Would I give him a fist bump? Yeah.
I love how we were quiet because we know he's lying. We know he's lying.
Lies and slander.
Dude, I
Have
feel
you guys
like
been watching football?
no. I'm not a big.
Not enough.
I don't really watch sports. I watch.
Okay, now that
I watch
leads to my
porn.
next question. Do you guys think that sports is dying?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Really?
esports. I think
Okay.
esports is killing it.
To a point, yes.
You think esports is killing it?
Yeah, dude. Look
I-
at the esports viewership.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's true. Actually, yeah, that's true.
Kind of like how YouTube killed television.
Yeah, YouTube is yeah, definitely YouTube's killing TV.
Yeah, because it's like I
completely.
was thinking about it, and I'm like, wow, the Super Bowl is right around the corner. Like, of course, a lot of people are talking about it, but I remember when it used to be everyone talking about it. You know what I
True.
mean?
Yeah, it
It's
was
like,
literally
Yeah.
like, I remember when I was younger, like I want to say 5-6 years ago, like everybody on my street in my neighborhood was talking about the Super Bowl, like, and there was this huge Super Bowl party at
Yeah.
this really, for lack of a better word, this really fucking rich person's house.
Yeah. That's what it's like living in
You know,
Utah.
'cause
There's always
it-
that one rich dude.
Because the thing is I lived in a decent neighborhood, like when I first moved to Utah, but the thing is like everybody else had like huge families, and it was just me and my mom in a house that me and my mom and my dad had built before my parents got divorced. And me and my mom ended up moving into the house, but it was a decent sized house. Like it wasn't a small house, but compared to the other houses in the neighborhood, it was a small house.
Yeah.
Like it was very, very small compared to everybody else's house, which was kind of funny because I was like, driving through the neighborhood, seeing all these huge houses, and then it was like my house was like,
I see those houses all the time.
Dude,
when
you know
I
how many
drive around.
you know how many times I've been called poor here?
yeah, it's crazy. Cause
I
it's
get
like-
called poor all the time.
Yeah, because it's like I was definitely considered, for Utah standards, I was considered poor.
Yeah. Well, dude, like I live in like a 2-story like standard family home.
Yeah, it's a decent. It's not a.
I'm
bad
very,
house.
very curious. What is the annual wage to be called poor? In
That's a
what do
good
you call it?
question.
I
What do
mean,
you
like,
call it?
the annual salary.
I think it's kind of different because like to the town that me and Dead Fox come from, it's a lot different than other towns in Utah. There's just
She's
a
not
lot
like
of
the other girls. Is what you're saying?
yeah. There's just a lot of rich people in this town specifically.
Yeah.
So I'd say like, dude, like I'd say the average income for this town specifically, it's got to be like $300K
I'm gonna
a
see what
year.
the average salary in Utah.
In total Utah, in like Utah itself, I'd guess $70K. But in this town specifically, dude, there's some very rich people here.
The average Utah annual salary is $49,000.
Oh, that's pretty average. That's like
Yeah,
that's like
average,
standard.
But okay, so you have
Can you
to
search up
understand.
California?
Oh yeah. Let me pull my phone.
California has to be high now. Like
Yeah, 'cause
I don't think you can
fuck,
live in
I
California
can't
off
do Face
49.
ID with my mask. Hold on.
I'm pretty sure the annual wage over here is fuck. Honestly, it's probably gonna be different because LA is what's gonna make it higher.
Yeah,
but
so California.
me
goes-
personally, I'm not
Jesus.
scared to talk about how much I make. I'm not a bitch,
Yeah.
but I make about like roughly 28K a year.
But I just don't want to say what my dad makes, you know?
So California
Yeah.
can go anywhere from 24K to 92K, but the quote
That sounds
average
normal.
is the average is technically 100K.
Whoa.
That's all because of LA.
Yeah.
I'll say that
It's
right now.
because
It's
of
all
LA.
because of LA.
I want-
LA is insane.
I wonder what it is
Uh,
for this town specifically. Without saying what town we live in.
Yeah, let me
Because we live in a small town. But like
yeah. For me, I can say my towns. I mean,
yeah, because nobody's
Brooklyn,
gonna find you in your town.
Yeah, because I think the town I live in right now, it's like 3 million people.
Yeah, but we only have like 3,500 people here.
Yeah, so the town
Oh
we
my
live in.
god,
Yeah, it's like 3,000
3,500
people at
compared to
most.
3 million.
Yeah.
That's
Well, like,
crazy.
well,
as
like
fuck.
my family just makes like standard like U.S. average type
So
money.
the average money in the town that we live in is 60 to 82K.
No way.
Yeah.
I feel like people make way.
You'd think so, right? But that goes back to the thing with like the amount of church stuff we have going on in this town is like insane.
I guess people have
Insane.
also lived here for years and
Right,
years
so
and years and years.
Like most of the people that live in this town have lived in this town for like 6 generations.
So they like inherit homes.
God.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of the homes in this area have been inherited and passed down for like 6, 7 generations. Because
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I know
And
because I
financially,
work,
that's amazing.
Dude, that's happened in
Yeah.
my extended family.
yeah, because like I work with the veterans up here.
Yeah.
I used to for a very long time, but then I moved down to where I live now, and I haven't been able to work with them as much. But I did I did bugling for funerals, so I would play taps.
Oh,
at
I forgot you
funerals.
did that.
And a lot of the guys that I worked with have kids, and they have kids, and they have kids, and I know all 4 generations,
Yeah.
which is insane because it's like, I used to live in this town, and it was like I knew everybody, and everybody knew who I was, right?
Mhm.
But it was like nobody like talked to me.
Yeah. I remember.
So sorry to switch topics. Are you guys ready to switch topics? Because talking about like funerals just made me think of something right now.
Oh, I was just gonna mention a story of what happened when somebody walked into my house for the first time. Real quick.
I think we'd rather hear that one. What the fuck? What do you mean?
So it's not as crazy as you think, but I just found it kind of appalling. And this kind of gives you the mentality of a lot of the people that live here. Is so I had a friend walk into my house, and I live in like an average family American home, right?
Yeah.
Like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Something you would expect. right?
Exactly.
Right.
So, kid walked into my house. First thing he says, "Oh, it's small, but it's nice."
Oh my god!
That's-
What?
yeah. No, and that's
I
not
live in a
even comparing-
studio.
Yeah, that's not even comparing your house to my old place.
Yeah,
Is
I
my-
thought your house was super nice, dude. I
Yeah,
didn't think your
my-
house was small at all.
My old place at the same time was a lot smaller than this.
Yeah, but like you guys had plenty of room,
Yeah,
like I don't understand
'cause-
why people can't like fathom that,
Yeah,
you know?
because it's like, my old house up here is, I want to say technically 2 bedrooms because the way we did it is just me and my mom and then me and my dad living in this house, right? So it's like my mom and I lived together for a while, and then she moved down past Salt Lake to go to work, right? Because she got a different job. And then my dad moved into the house. So it was just me and my dad, or me and my mom. And I basically just occupied the basement. Like,
Yeah.
The basement was where I functioned, right?
It was so
like,
sick too.
I had my office, I had my bedroom, and then the laundry room. You know, my dad would come down and do laundry or whatever. But then my dad took upstairs, and he had his bedroom and his office. So we technically had 3 bedrooms, counting the office. But the rooms were pretty small upstairs, right? So it's like, you know, we made do and we made it work. We had plenty of room. I
Yeah.
like to think, right? And it's like, you know, people would come in and, you know, a couple of people said the same thing. Man, it's really small. And I'm like, dog, 2 people living in a house together.
Yeah.
We don't need much room.
I
right?
don't understand why people can't fathom just like having just enough space to occupy the people that live there.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if I ever, you know, build a house, I'm not going to build like a house with 12 bedrooms.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to build a house with like at max 4, right?
Yeah.
To have extra people over and extra room, but not like an insane amount of room.
Like I think literally the only requirement that I'd want for a house is I'd want like a bedroom and like a studio for content.
Exactly. I would definitely have like my bedroom and an office and then like a recording studio.
Yeah.
Like I
Like
would have something set up like that.
people
like,
are just so spoiled rotten here.
Yeah.
And like it's
yeah,
like
I was about to say because like me and my girlfriend, we live in a studio apartment,
yeah.
and I have like rich friends that like that came over when the apartment was done, and like I said, they're pretty wealthy, but the first thing they said when they came in was, "Wow, this looks really good." And then my cousin came over and he was like, "Dude, this looks dope. Like I love it." So it's like hearing that people are like the first thing they say is, "Oh, it's small." Like
Yeah.
I find it
that-
odd that people think they have the right to comment on
on my living situation.
Exactly.
You know, whoever's living situation, but it's like people here, you have to understand how people here operate. That's another
Yeah.
thing. So,
yeah.
like, okay, take this from a perspective of me, the day I moved here and the day I started elementary school. I was 9 years old, just about to turn 10 when I started here. And I was born in California. I moved to Ohio, and then I lived there till I was 9, and then I moved here, right? So,
it's a weird jump.
yeah, no, and I'll explain that in a second. I'll explain why I
Okay,
made those
okay.
jumps. But so the first question I get asked by one of my classmates is, "Are you a Mormon?"
Yep.
And I literally
Next
looked at
told
them
me
and I
about
said,
this.
at, you know, 9 years old, I'm like, "What the hell is a Mormon?"
Yeah.
Because I had no idea.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, I came from a state where it was Catholic and a Baptist and Christian. That
Oh,
was the
yeah,
only
dude.
three,
Me
like
too,
the
me
big
too.
3 religions in Ohio. That was it, right? And so the reason I moved from California, so okay, I have family in California on my mom's side. I have family in Ohio on my dad's side. And here, I don't have family. You want to know the reason I'm in Utah right now? Because my dad wanted to go skiing.
the skiing is really good here.
I can't make that up if I tried. My dad moved us from Ohio to Utah to ski.
That's insane.
But at the same time, I enjoyed that because I've been skiing for 17 years.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I've been skiing since the day I could walk. So I do enjoy being able to ski on a mountain that's a mountain
Yeah.
compared to because the bunny hill at the ski resort we have up here is like the size of the biggest mountain in Ohio.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
So like when I came here to ski for the first time before we moved here, because we came here on a skiing trip to just, you know, check it out. And I came up and I looked at the mountain and I shit myself because it's the biggest thing I'd ever seen. Like it was crazy.
That's what she said.
Okay, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Someone clip
Somebody clip this chat. Clip and ship it, boys.
Probably shouldn't. I keep knocking my interface over.
Bro, stop putting the grippers on the camera and then
I'm
maybe
sorry.
we'll be fine.
Maybe I'll make more money if I show them. I'm a sellout. My feet.
The washed up OnlyFans coming soon.
Vex shows his feet when he turns 18. Let's go.
The grippers are finally gonna be let out of their cages.
So you really moved here just because your dad wanted to go skiing.
Yeah,
Even I didn't know that. And I've known you for 3 years.
I shit you not. That was the only reason we are here. Like,
Well, hey.
like the only reason I've been told that we moved here. I bet it was like, oh, nice school district, good housing market at the time. Now it's
We have good
awful.
honey.
Yeah, well, stuff like that. But you know, the main reason was skiing.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's insane. But it worked out, right?
Yeah, I'd say you're in a pretty good spot now.
Yeah, I mean, I
I
definitely.
mean, I
think
can't
it's all
speak
right.
for you, but you look like, obviously,
Yeah.
I'm not you, but like it looks like you're in a pretty good, comfortable, happy spot, you know.
Yeah.
And that's all that really matters. That's
Yeah,
all you
it's like
really
I-
want to strive for.
As of now, I definitely, you know, I enjoy it, but I would kind of like to get out of the state because
Yeah,
there are some people I've met that I've just had a very irritable time meeting,
Yeah.
and I've met a lot of people like them in this state. A lot of people like people we've talked about that have been just so irritable that you cannot stand them.
it does kind of suck. Being like a societal outcast in the state
Oh, yeah.
simply because you're not LDS.
Right, because it's like I'm Buddhist, dude. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's a completely different thing for me because it's like I came from a Christian household, and so I was raised Christian until I was 9 or 10, and then I decided I don't want to be Christian anymore. I want to explore. So I was atheist for a very long time, and then I, you know,
Mm.
I want to say middle school or like right before high school, like middle of middle school. I was like, yeah, I want to be a Buddhist. So I researched that and figured that out, and that was what I decided to pick because it was the
sick.
first like bigger choice that like of that volume that I had made by myself.
Yeah.
And I love how like how this ties. Like, if you guys are interested in hearing more about like the whole religious beliefs and stuff, you guys should check out last episode.
Yeah, last episode was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like we should
Yeah,
do
last
an
episode
episode
we
of like
did that.
deep diving into Mormons specifically, because I think we should have Dead Fox back
Mormons Part 2.
But no,
Our
because
first
like
episode was
because,
about
like,
Mormons.
I know, but we didn't really talk about them in detail, you know.
No, we
we
didn't.
kind of
I
like
feel like-
brushed on it, but now we keep brushing on it a little bit more and more.
Yeah,
but
we
don't,
keep
really-
edging it.
Shut
One
up,
day-
Mike.
One day the Mormons will come.
Dog.
That'll probably be next episode. Then I'd be down. to
Yeah,
talk
well,
about
because
that.
like it's just such an interesting like kind of like I feel like
Because it's like most religions are like super chill about their religious beliefs, but
well
like
compared to LDS, yeah.
compared to the people I've met, some of the people, there have been a lot of LDS people that I can get down with and hang out with. that
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Not all of them are bad.
Yeah, I'm not saying that all of them are bad, and I'm not afraid to hang out with some of them, like without being afraid of getting a religious lecture, right?
Yeah,
But there's a lot of them down here, especially where we're at, that I cannot stand to be in a room with for more than 5 minutes.
it's very extreme.
Yeah, and it's just crazy because it's like, you know, they'll be like, "Oh, are you still Buddhist?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to continue to be Buddhist, and there's nothing you can do
Yeah.
about it." So it's like,
I just don't like it when people when
They're
people
like expecting you to change.
well, I don't
Yeah.
like it when people come to my house to talk to me.
yeah, that really got
That
me.
too,
Like
I
the
hate that.
Not
missionaries.
even like missionaries, like just people that know my family. They'll come to my house to
That's
try to get me to go.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's that bad over here. It's
Because
kinda
I come from a family, especially my extended family, where they're known to be very, very, very strong in the Mormon Church, and I'm kind of expected to be on that same level. Where I'm just being me, you know?
yeah, it's like I'm just over here. Let me hang out, bro.
Yeah, like why don't we just love each other? Like, isn't that what you guys teach? Like, why don't we just?
Yeah,
yeah, and that's the biggest thing too. Is like there's such a lot of them are such hypocrites.
Oh
Because,
yeah,
like everything they're teaching in the Book of Mormon is like nothing they will actually. They are preaching more than they teach, which is hilarious. Because it's like they'll go be like, oh yeah, you can't be this, that, and the other thing, but it literally says in their book that they can be everything they just described that I couldn't be, which is hilarious to me. But you know, here we are.
yeah.
and like, of course, not all of them.
Yeah,
Not all of them are bad.
Again, not
It's just,
all of them. There's a very large handful that are.
Yeah, it's mainly. I'd say it's particularly bad in our town.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Definitely here and St. George, I've heard is awful. As
Oh,
well.
yeah.
And like Sandy, and I know Salt Lake's pretty bad. Park City as well, but there's a lot of like,
Park City actually not.
yeah, really,
Park City is known to be super anti-Mormon.
that's great. I heard otherwise, but
Really?
yeah, I had heard from a friend of mine that like they said Park City was like awful, but
No way.
then again, I don't really go down.
I guess we have to go.
Yeah. Vlog podcast.
The vlogcast coming soon. Well, dude, I hate to break it to you guys, but we are way over
How
our.
much is way over? I can't see shit with this mask on.
We're at like an hour. We're at an hour 20 minutes.
Jesus.
Oh,
Again, why is it
shit.
when I'm always on, we go way over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we're definitely gonna have to do a part 2 to this episode.
Yeah. We'll
You know, I guess we're just gonna have to have you back.
Ah, damn, not again.
You might as well just be another host.